welcome to installment 2 of Cooking with Wine. Today we'll be cooking with an Italian primitivo, which will go great with the steaks, and we'll be covering searing, pre-searing, post-searing, what the effects of the pans are, Teflon versus steel, and to freeze or not to freeze for your pre-sear, to torch or not to torch, and post-searing. So, sear, obviously. Let's get started and open some wine. Today we're going to use 2 different pans. This is a Teflon or ceramic coated pan made by a company called Tech Chef. It does happen to be induction ready. And this, of course, is a Darto blue steel pan. What we're going to do is we're going to use this burner set on low, because I don't want to really cook and toast this ceramic pan. And we're going to leave them on both about 7 minutes. I'm never going to change the setting. And we're going to measure the starting temperature of the pan and the ending temperature. And I think you'll see a considerable difference in why steel or cast iron is better. So, one last thing before we get started. I'm going to apologize for the backsplash being dirty, but I do not let Enzo get on the stove. So here we go. Starting temp, Teflon, 24.2 C. And we'll do a little time lapse for you. And 7 minutes later, and time is up. So what do we have now? 187 degrees. I've been checking it. It's pretty stable. It's been here around a minute or so. Starting temp, well, it's already climbing, was about 41 degrees C. 7 minutes later, by the way, I use 2 timers. This is about 7 minutes worth, so I'll be running that against the stopwatch. And the time is up, according to both timers. 212 degrees. So the question becomes, how hot can you get a Darto pan? At home, you probably won't be able to do this. Some of you will have a stove capable, but this is what you can actually do. This is around 353 degrees centigrade. For you Fahrenheit folks, that's 675, somewhere around that neighborhood. So, what did we learn from our first experiment today? Well, we learned that you should use a towel to pick up a 675 degree pan, because it's freaking hot. We also learned that you can get this a lot hotter than you can this one. Keep in mind also the density factor, and that this pan weighs considerably more than this pan, even though it has an induction bottom on it. And then when you hit a cold steak in here, it's going to maintain its temperature and recover its temperature faster than this, giving you a better sear, going less depth into the meat.